Good day, Taurus, and welcome to my channel. This is your monthly reading for February 2026. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and check out your affirmation for the month. Today, I abandon my old habits and take up new, more positive ones. Today, I abandon my old habits and take on new, more positive ones. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Ooh, sing it from the rooftop, 6 of clubs. So you're going to be successful this month. All right, and you're going to receive praise. Now, this is due to your hard work, so don't be isolating and stuff from the praise and the success. Go ahead and take the win. Now, if you're one of those people that think that taking the win, taking the praise and whatnot, makes you unhumble or is prideful, it's not, okay? It's all about how you take it. If you take it like somebody says, you did a good job, and you're like, thanks, I worked hard at it, yada yada yada, that's fine. Being prideful and all that shit is when you're like, yeah, I know I did good. I don't need you around to tell me this, that, or the other, right? If I sound weird, it's because I'm having trouble breathing and I can't find my inhaler. Anyway, so yeah, don't isolate from this. Go ahead and take the praise. Praise is good for us. Praise lets us know that we did a good job. We might know that we did a good job, but sometimes we need that little push to say, yes, you did do a good job. And by hearing that, by getting that pushes us to do more in our lives, right? That pushes us to explore more into our lives. So definitely be taking the praise. There's a harvest season coming. Yup. So your past efforts are going to start paying out. So like, say you had an Etsy shop, or say you do have an Etsy shop, it's going to start showing more progress, right? Maybe somebody will be asking you about wares or something that you can make for them or whatever. Or maybe you have a YouTube channel and suddenly you start getting views and likes and all that stuff. And now you need to build the harvest, right? Once you start seeing that happening, you need to build a harvest, and you need to start making more wares, start making more videos, start telling people that you're back to carpeting, making decks or whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you were doing, because most likely this is something that you gave up on, and now it's coming back in. It's coming back in for you, and you can build a harvest out of it. You will reap the fruits of your labor from it, but not necessarily now, maybe at the end of the month, but it might not be at the end of the month either. It might be next month, right? That you actually get the harvest. Right now you need to plant the seeds. Another thing that I've noticed is that learning. You need to learn as much as you can about marketing and all that stuff. Because if you're working by yourself, if this is like a self-made thing, you need to know about marketing. You need to know about, everything that goes into all things. YouTube has, I think, a video for anything. So just check that out and you can learn from there. That's how I do everything. That's how I've been learning. That's how a lot of people are. So build that harvest, get back on it. Once you see whatever it is, because sometimes we got like more than one project going on, right? Once you see one of them getting traction, jump on that and start doing whatever, more of that, and you're going to reap the fruits of your labor from that. You need to power up. You need to speak your mind. All right, not isolate. You got isolate here twice, so definitely don't be isolating. That's not a good thing. Everything that you want, everything that you're going for, is all green lit. All right, so you need to go for it, whatever it may be. Power up, man. Speak your mind. Don't be like, oh, this isn't gonna happen or that's not gonna happen. Jump on it. I kind of feel like this is about the harvest season itself, right? I feel like you're doubting that it's going to go anywhere. Well, listen, if you isolate and you don't put the work into this, you don't plant the seeds, that need to be planted, then yeah, then it definitely isn't going to happen. The cards are saying it's green lit, but you got to put in the work. And you got to plant those new seeds, You have your old seeds in there, but now you need to plant new seeds, all right, for a new harvest. And some of those new seeds, I'm telling you, is learning stuff that you don't know right now. I'm almost positive that's what might be, or that's what's happening here with your old harvest, is that you needed to plant other seeds about business and marketing and all that. Yeah, don't hold on. Don't hold on to whatever you've been holding on to. You need to let go of it. And sometimes, or not sometimes, sorry about that. I need a drink of here. I need a drink of coffee. I cannot. My breathing is so bad. I gotta find that inhaler. Anyway, I feel like what you're holding on to is that fear or that disbelief that something from your past can start working out now if you put the work into it. That's what I feel. And maybe not necessarily all about that, but I feel like that is a part of what you're holding on to. Others of you, this could be a person you're holding on to, a job that you're holding on to, and you don't want to let it go because it's going to be painful, whatever it is. But here's the thing. We have to go through pain in order to move forward, and pain doesn't necessarily have to be physical. It can be mental. It can be emotional, right? And we go through that pain and we learn our lessons and we move forward, So by letting go of whatever this is and going through that pain, it's going to be a teaching moment for you, and you're going to see that it's good because it's going to help you move on and move forward in life. Whatever you're holding on to is stopping you from making a harvest, stopping you from powering up, stopping you from accepting the praise. You need to let that go. All of that. I feel like it's more than just one thing. You just need to let shit go that you should let go. But you're also worried about whatever pain you're going to go through, mental, physical, whatever, by doing so, by letting go of whatever this is that you need to let go. But you need to let go. You need to let go, and you need to focus on powering up and rebuilding a harvest, okay? You got compromise here. This is neither good or bad. This is just, it is what it is. But when this card comes up, it means that you need to make this compromise here at the end of the month, whatever it may be. Now, note, whoever you're making the compromise with might give you the short end of the stick. So you need to beware, all right? But when you find out that they're giving you the short end of the stick, do not, freak out on them, right? Do not come at them aggressively. If you do that, then they're going to come at you aggressively, and then nothing's going to happen, and you're going to not get that compromise. And you really need this compromise. When this card comes up, it really means it. It means that you need to make that compromise. It's neither good or bad. It just is what it is. It's just what you need to have happen at this point in time. So keep your calm when it comes to confronting somebody about getting the short end of the stick. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards got to say about all this. The devil. Ooh, absolutely. You need to release yourself of the devil. Okay? You are being stopped by the devil, stopped by whatever this is that you're holding on to, which I feel is... I feel like it's worry, it's doubt, it's like all kinds of not physical pain or not physical things that you're holding on to. I feel like it's all mental, that you're holding on to, and you need to let it go. Now, some of you, it might not be. This might be a toxic person that you feel like you are attached to and that you can't let go of for some reason. But whatever, the devil is stopping you from moving forward, stopping you from getting that harvest, stopping you from powering up. But in this card, if you look, the chains around these two people's necks are very loose. They could easily, and their hands aren't bound. They can easily release themselves from the chains of the devil and move on, and build that harvest, power up, So it's in your hands, all right? It is in your hands to let go of whatever this is you're holding on to, these things that you're holding on to, I do feel like I feel a lot of doubt, a lot of doubt, and you need to not do that. I feel like you're a very successful person, and yeah, but you don't. I don't think that you see it. I don't think that you see it. Um, Death, yes, the death of something is coming. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean a person. In fact, it doesn't mean that hardly ever. But yeah, there's a death coming. The end of something, the end of a job, a relationship, a way of thinking, a way of looking at things, emotional things that you've been dealing with. There's going to come to an end to it. Some things are hard though, when you let go of them. But you got to understand that it's a blessing. It's a blessing that these things are coming to an end. All right. And I think that you're the one bringing it to an end, by releasing yourself from whatever this is that you're holding on to. And that's all there is to it. All right. Take the praise. You're literally doing good. You're literally doing good, but there's something. It can be a person too, or it can be a job that's holding you back. But I feel like some of you, it's emotional. It's like your worries and doubts and all that stuff, and you need to let that go. Let that go. Okay. So there you go. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps in some way. If it does, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Plus, I am doing personal readings. You can find all the information for that in the description below. And yeah, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.